Race number 7 on the program. It's an MR 74 handicap over the 1400 meter trip. Get your bets on by 4 o'clock on the afternoon. And there's a horse here that is going to be a banker in all bets for me. And that's number 3, Le Morne. 3-year-old son of Futura, Louis Mkotwa, Brett Crawford. These are myself looking for a big day from the stable and especially from Louis. Now this horse is 2 from 2. He got the job done on debut. He was unfancied in the market. He drifted off the board, 4-1 out to 12.5 to 1, but he got the job done. He ran on nicely to beat Donder Storm. Out the maidens, in a classified stakes, he beat in Amore. He beat a 3-year-old receiving 2 kgs, but the way he's been winning his races, he's a horse that I think he's going places. He's only a 3-year-old. He's 2 from 2. He's been given a mark of 88, so 6 points after winning that last start. And I know that there are weight turnarounds in the fields with a horse like Tizona, For Dread. But I'm going to follow this horse until he's beaten. And he's the horse that's got the most scope for improvement in this lineup. And I'm happy to take on these horses that are well exposed and they are handicapping horses in the form of Tizona and For Dread. Le Morne, 2 from 2. He's 1 from 1 over the course and distance. He's 2 from 2 over the distance. And I just feel he's a horse that he's going to enjoy more than 1400 meters. He's just been getting the job done in his races. But the ride that Louis has been giving him, you have to take note of that because he's just been riding him with such confidence. He believes in the horse. And I think Le Morne is going to make it 3 from 3, especially in this lineup. He doesn't take on the strongest of field. It is a 74 handicap, average rating of a 79, so slightly tougher than last time out. But last time I thought that there were a couple 3-year-olds in the race that could possibly challenge him for that winning position. But in this race, the only 3-year-old that I'd say could run well would be number 1, Scalini, from that draw of gate number 1. But I'm all in here with number 3, Le Morne D's. I think he's going to be a tough nut to crack. And 16 to 10, I think he's worth a punt on the nose.
Yeah, you've been preaching this horse to me, from the time we arrived in the studio that you like him, and I'm trying to get convinced, but I just look at the weight, and against tried and tested horses, older horses, 5 kgs Tizona, 4 tread, 4 kgs. This horse at an 88, well, he's just kept the handicapper there, just to take notice of him, the way he's got the job done. He could be better than this rating, which is, it's an 88 that he's achieved as a 3-year-old, and he's only had 2 tries. And he seems to be a horse that I think he's going to win his fair share of races. He just keeps you interested. He's starting to catch the imagination, but it's a lot of weight. And I was just chatting to you off air, and I mentioned there's 2 ways that we can look at it. It's you wanting Le Morne to run above his rating, because he's now conceding 5 kgs and 4 kgs to number 6, or you want these horses, numbers 5 and 6, to run way below their rating and have an off day for him to really win well. I think we have to just have a look at it in black and white. But sometimes, and I've had this conversation with you off air as well, sometimes we tend to delve too much into the form line. We tend to delve too much into the maths of the game, what's happening in black and white, weight turnaround. Sometimes you just have to go with your heart. You like a horse, he's caught your imagination, you think that he's going to go places, that's the way you summed him up, and you want to believe in the horse because he's already captured your imagination, hasn't he? So you just have to believe in the horse that he's better than what you think he's achieved thus far, and if you like him, then you go for him, and that's what you're doing with Le Morne.
Understand the weight turnarounds, that obviously Tizona is 5 kgs better off for 2-length beating, and a 4 tread better off at the weights. But the thing is, Tizona may be better off at the weights, but has he improved on that last start? Has 4 tread improved on that last start? Whereas Le Morne, you can say he has improved because he's only had 2 starts to date and he is a 3-year-old. So he's coming up and I think he's going to go through the divisions.
That's what it is with these handicap racing, and we can have arguments on long time. You just have to, the simple equation is just, it's just golf. We all have a handicap to play off each other, giving us, some type of shot to compete against each other. You know, if I'm an 18 handicapper and you're a 10 handicapper, you have to give me 8 shots, which just gives me a chance. I've got 8 holes on the golf course where I can get the better of you. And with ratings as well, you know, it's exactly that. You're given weight because you're given a chance to compete. Obviously, we know the weight for age races are the best races and the premier races in the country, because that's the races that you want to win. The best compete against the best, and it's off the shoulder. You're just getting your sex allowance or your age allowance. But in this race here, you know, it is a handicap. It is what it is. Tizona and Fortune are going to be more competitive. But I'm hoping that you're right, because I actually like this horse, Lamona. And if I have to go with my heart, I will go with you. I really will. You know, I have to go with my heart. I actually want this horse to win 3 on the bounce. I want him to be one of the leading 3-year-olds. I want him to make it exciting for the Cape Summer season, racing against all these top 3-year-olds that are going to be jetted in from Gauteng as well, and KZN. And Cape Town is going to be a buzz. They got so many incentives, so many visiting stables, satellite yards as well. So we'll see how number 3, Lamona, goes. Royal is going to banker the horse in the pick 6. I'm going to go with you. I mean, this is your horse. You know, you often go on with me. You know, I'm going to go with you. You like the horse as a banker?
Yes, I think he's a banker in all bets, these, and I think he's worth a punt on the nose at 16-10.
Okay, there's no trophy that I'm going to hand over. Riley's owes me many trophies. He hasn't presented one yet to me on air, but